Benvenuti su Atti Gaming, ragazzuoli, quindi qui il vostro Foffi con un nuovo diciamo, playthrough di Monkey Island 2 edizione speciale per Xbox 360. Allora, cominciamo una nuova partita. Iniziano le classi, istruzioni solo in inglese, vaffanculo. Ok. Ed ecco qui, comincia.
Well, Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean,
Come parla?
Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious..."
Bello così. La grafica old gen.
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop.
Big whoop.
None other.
Bigfoot.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Finalmente posso parlare, qui comincia l'embargo di largo. Parte prima del secondo capitolo della storia di Guybrush Threepwood su Monkey Island. Vediamo se ancora c'è qualche cutscene. Sembra di no, possiamo parlare tranquillamente. Allora, come vedete, questa è la grafica, diciamo, in HD rimasterizzata. E questa è la grafica vecchia, old gen, dove non ci si capisce un cazzo. E poi è tutto in inglese, quindi lascio questo mio. È in italiano. Comunque sì, procediamo verso questo punto. E qui arriva lo scofiguro. Dove cazzo mi pare?
You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Allora. Certo, prendi il mio denaro, non voglio problemi. Questo.
Who's gonna make me, shorty?
Tough guy, huh?
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Adesso voglio questa scena così. Allora, vediamo. Uno che mangia ciambelli e picchia i barboni.
Then who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
I rough someone needs roughing up on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night.
Brutto pezzo di
Remember,
merda.
wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from
Dica tu.
Lago Legre.
Mazza, sei brutto. Dio che la te possa che in culo.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
No, intanto devo, se mi ricordo bene, dove prende sta pala. E non mi ricordo i pulsanti. Non mi ricordo i pulsanti. Oh, ecco, allora.
Welcome to Woodtip. No treasure hunting zones.
Raccogli il cartello se non sbaglio.
Oops,
Infatti.
I think I broke the sign.
Senza credi. L'hai rotto e basta. Vediamo che c'è dentro sta casa. Allora. Fa stare cazzo nostri. Chi cazzo sei? Batto con lo scalpo. Premi, proviamo a fare falegname.
I don't think you'd like that.
Secondo me mi piace invece. Allora, tiriamo.
I don't think you'd like that.
Vaffanculo. Usa il falegname!
I don't think you'd like that.
Adesso parla.
Yeah?
Allora. Questo che bel campione.
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith. Which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
Allora, qual è il problema di Largo?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No,
Perché notturno?
like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh.
Mi è arrivato un messaggio. Attenzione, io mi Irene.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
Un impossibile
A
scioglilingua.
woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. Banco al lavoro, esamina.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Va,
It's laid out just how I need it.
fammi una gamba di legno. Di qua che altro c'è? E c'è qui sotto. Vai, dai Guybrush. Comunque, questo è il secondo capitolo della saga di Guybrush Threepwood, che i giocatori all gen sapranno che ne sono usciti ben 4. Il primo purtroppo non ce l'ho, quindi non posso non posso cominciare da quello, ma penso di prenderlo a breve. Per ora faremo il secondo capitolo, poi il terzo riesco a registrarlo su PC e se riuscirò a trovarlo faremo anche il quarto episodio ed ultimo. Vediamo cosa c'è qui dentro. Come lavare i bicchieri bene, c'è sputi dentro. Barista, esamina.
I can't reach it.
Che punto non riesco a raggiungere quell'oggetto? Ma va.
I can't reach it.
Ma non può te pare. Tu.
Hey! Hired help only!
Che ragazzi tu, non capisco, ora come pare però. Super Mario Gen e quindi non ci vuole rispondere niente. Bella città comunque, fatta di barche arenate sulla spiaggia.
Hello.
E tu? Il cartografo. Parlo con il cartografo, c'è da il cartografo.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Sì, fammi una pompa.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Ho parlato tanto.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi,
Scusi,
I'm
diceva
Guybrush.
che cosa?
Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
Allora.
How's business?
Terrible. No one needs any maps since no one can go anywhere thanks to Largo.
Sto largo è un filo di una stronza proprio.
Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
Beh, bella isola, quasi turistica.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Da solo.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood. Shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Se se n'è accorto,
Yeah,
porello.
tell me about it.
Come ti hai buttato giù dal ponte?
How can I get off this island as soon as possible?
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Di Bigfoot.
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Sì, immagino.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my
Te tocca
research
nessuno.
on Big Whoop is in there.
Oh sì?
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well,
Interessante.
I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No.
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote, deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Go on, finish the story.
Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them. And they all went their separate ways.
Wow.
Wow. That's some story.
Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Vabbè.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Poi questo
Okie dokie.
è scemo perché c'è la stufa accesa, quindi scalda tutto. Poi sopra aperto, quando piove non so come cavolo fa. E si frega il monopolo. Ma se l'ha rimesso, pezzo di merda. Adesso aspetta, io lo frego. Oh! No, non l'ho preso. Aspettiamo. Lo rimette giù. Aspettiamo. Oh!
Hey, where's my monocle?
Cerca. Che lo trovi. Porello. Di qua che c'è. Poi sono carini quelle 3. Uomini bassa morale, pirati. Ah, e dormite stanno a fa.
What is it?
Hi.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
How nice for you.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Guybrush.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Yeah?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
Huh?
And search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big
Foot.
Big Whoop. Did you find anything?
Not exactly.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you're a pack of loonies?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Certo, come no?
Sure.
Thanks. Here's some money for the polish.
Grazie. Yeah.
See you later.
Siamo dopo,
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Che t'ha fregato i soldi e poi via. Comunque sia, ragazzuoli. Qui finisce la prima parte di Monkey Island 2. E vi rimando al prossimo episodio con Attic Gaming Group. Ciao a tutti!